Okay, welcome to the last part of our BECE past question. Okay, this is the part 3 of our BECE past question. I'm looking at the whole 40 questions here. The whole 40 questions, number 1 to 40. So let's start already.
Write 1,100,001 in words. Okay, number 1 solution. Write 1 million. 1 million is 1. Okay, 1,100,001. 100,000. This is 100,000 and 1. This is 1 in words. Relatively, it will become what? It will become 1 1 0 0 0 0 1. This is my answer. As simple as this. Okay, so that's number 1 question. Number 2 question says, how many grams are there in 1.5 kilograms? Number 2 question, we have 1.5 kilogram. How many grams are here? In simple words, I'm to convert it to gram. In that case, then, I'm to convert it to gram becomes 1.5 times 1,000. Why? Because 1,000 gram makes 1 kilogram. In which case, I'll get what? 1, 2, 3. I'll get 1.5. So it means 1.5 kilogram is equivalent to what? 1,500 what? Grams. Okay. Number 3 question says, solve the question 4x plus 8 equals 16. Number 3, I have 4x plus 8 equals 16. How will I solve this? Very simple. Bring 8 to this side, it becomes 8. 4x equals 8. So it implies that I'm going to have 4x equals 8. Dividing both sides by 4 leaves my x to what? 2. As simple as what? As that. Number 4 question says, find the LCM of 25, 35, and 40. 25, 35, and 40. Now the least common multiple here is 2. This is 25, this is 35, this is 20. 2, 25, this is 35, this is 10. 2, 25, this is 35, this is 5. Now the lowest common multiple again is now what? Is now 5, which gives me what? 5, 7, 1. 5 again, 1, 7, 1. Now 7, 1, 1, 1. Finally, I'm going to say my LCM is equals to what? 2 raised to power 3 times 5 raised to power 2 times what? 7 in index what? Form. That is the answer. So that's number 4 question, as simple as that. Number 5 question says, what is the square root of 361? What is the square root of 361? Okay, number 5. Now square root of 361 means what I'll multiply twice to get 361 in that case then. So okay, now looking at it, I have I can try 19 times 19. 19 here, 81, 18, 919, 87, 199, 111. This is 1, this is 6, this is 3. So, oh, that's good. It means the square root of 361, the square root of 361 is equals to what? 19 automatically then. So, that's number 5 question. Number 6 question. 6 question says what? Evaluate 3 quarter divided by 2 1 over 6. 3 1 over 4 divided by what? 2 1 over what? 6 converts to improper becomes 13 over 4 divided by what? 13 over 6. Okay, which now becomes 13 over 4. If I change division to multiplication, it becomes what? 6 over 13. 2 here 2, 2 here 3. This cancels this. My answer is what? 3 over what? 2. As simple as that. Number 7 question says what? 7 question says simplify this. Okay, using board maths, I have 1 5 over 6 plus 2 1 over 4 minus 3 1 over 3. Okay, so as simple as it might be, board mass, division, multiplication, addition first before subtraction. Before then, let's convert to improper fraction. This is 6, 11 over 6, plus this is 8, 9 over 4, minus this is 9, 10 over what? 3, if I convert to improper fraction. Now, on doing this 2 first, what will I have? The LCM is, I can use 12, the lowest common. 12 here 2, 2 here 22, plus 12 here 3, 3 here 27, minus 10 over what? 3. Now, this now becomes what? This becomes 12, 27, 22, 27, I mean, is what? That's 49 over 12 minus 10 over 3. Finally, what do I have? This becomes 12 as the LCM. That's 49 minus what? 40, which is 9 over 12. Finding the lowest common multiple, that becomes what? 3 over what? 4 as my answer. Okay, that's number 7 question. Number 8 says what? A school has 10 classes. Number of classes equals what? Equals 10. Okay, there are 28 pupils in each of the first 6 classes. A school has 10 classes, okay? The first 6 classes contains 28 pupils each. It means for the first 6 classes, I'm going to have it as a total number, number of first 6 is equals to what? 28 each. That's 28 times 6 in that case then. Then, while 32 pupils are in each of the other classes. Okay, so if out of 10, 6 has been, removed from the, from the game in that case, then it remains 4. So it means number of the next or the remaining 4 becomes what? 32 times 4. Let's look at the question again. A school has 10 classes. There are 28 pupils in each of the classes of the first 6 classes, while 32 pupils are in each of the other classes. Okay, so as simple as this. So you multiply this. The question now says what? What is the population of the school? Whatever you get, you find the what? Total. Okay, as simple as that. That's by adding. Number 9 question says what? Number 9 question says, what number divided by 15 will give you a quotient of 20? What number divided by 15 will give you a quotient of 20? So let's say let x be the number. X over 15 equals what? 20. This is our quotient. Just like this is our dividend, this is our divisor, this is our quotient. Then we have our remainder after solving, in long division method. So what number divided by 15 will give us a quotient as 20? That becomes over 1, cross multiply, x equals what? 300. So this is the number. Number 10 question says, if the exchange rate in the bank is 82 naira to $1. Number 10 question, $1 is equivalent to what? 82 naira. Okay? Then I said that what is the equivalent of $4,500 in naira? So if $1 can give me this in naira, it means 4,500 will give me more. That becomes 4,500 times 82. My answer would now be in what? Naira. Whatever you get after I multiply, keep the answer in what? Naira. That is the answer to that question. Number 11 question says, number 11 question, let's number 11 question. It says that what? Supply the next 3 numbers. Okay, the next number in the following sequence. We have x, xi, xii, xiii. That should be xv bar. Yes, that's xv. So that's 14. Okay, xii is 13. So that should be xiv in that case. Before we'll now have the next one as xv. So xiv is what? 14, not xv. Number 12. Express this as a percentage. Now, when we say you should express a number as a percentage, the number most likely is always in fraction first. Then to express as a percentage is by multiplying by what? 100. 4 here 2, 4 here 25. My answer is what? 25 times 5, that's 125 over 2%. Whatever you get is the answer in percentage. Number 13. It says if x over 15 equals 2 over 3, find x. If x over 15 equals 2 over 3, find x. This 1, 5. So my answer is 10. So it implies that my x is equals to what? 10, if you do it very well. Okay. Number 14. It says, what is the value of this minus this correct to this decimal place? So you have to subtract 3.0109 minus 0.8734. Subtract, leaving your answer into decimal place. This is 5, this is 7, there's 1 here, this is, okay, this is 2, this is 9, this is 1, this is 3, this is 1, this is 1. So decimal place now becomes what? 1.14. Approximately what? 1.14 to what? 2 decimal what? Place after subtracting. So number 15 question says the area of a field is 48 square meters. That is 48 meters square. So area of a field is rectangular in shape. That is, a field is rectangular in shape. So the area is what? 480 meter what? Square. If the length is 40 meters, what is the width? L is 40. What is the? That's like, what's the breadth of the rectangular field? Okay, very simple. Area of a rectangle is what? Length times breadth. It means breadth now becomes what? Area over what? Length. That's what? 480 over 40. Which is my answer is what? 1, 2. That's 12. So my answer is what? 12 meters. Number 16 question. Express 1.5 as a fraction. Now, express 1.5 as a fraction is the same thing as saying what? 1.5 is the same thing as 1.5 over 1. Throw the decimal point to the back. How many times? Just once. Because that's how many times you can move. So my answer is what? 15 over 10. 0 can go, 5 can go. Answer is what? 3 over what? 2. So this is as a fraction. Number 17 question says, find the value of 2 raised to the power 5 minus 5 raised to the power 2. 2 raised to the power 5 minus 5 raised to the power 2 means 2 raised to the power 5 is what? 32. That's 2 in 5 places. That's 32. Minus 5 raised to the power 2 means 5 in 2 places. That's what? 25. 32 minus 25 is what? That's 7. So my answer is 7. Number 18 question says, change this to grams. 0.55 kilograms to grams. 0.55 kg change to grams becomes what? 0.55 times 1000. Why? Again, we said that what? 1000 gram makes 1 kilogram. Automatically, I'm going to have it as what? 1000 times 0.55, which this answer as what? 550 grams. Okay, number 19. Trying to be fast. A rectangular water tank is 6 by 4 by 5. Okay, a rectangular water tank 6 meter by 4 meter by 5 meter is half full of water. What is the volume of the tank? The volume of water in the tank. Volume of a cuboid is what? That's like the length times the breadth times what? The height in that case. So that's 6 times 5 times 4. Okay, as given to us in the question. But it is half of the tank. So I'll divide by 2. 30, that's 60 meters cube or centimeters cube. Okay, meters cube. In that case then. Number 20 says what? In a class of 50 pupils, 30 are girls. What percentage of the class are boys? Number of pupils, total number of pupils is what? 50. Girls is what? 30. 30 are girls. What percentage are boys? Now, first get number of boys. Boys now becomes what? 50 minus 30, that's what? 20. To get the percentage of boys now becomes what? The number of boys over the total number of pupils times what? 100. This cancels this 20. My answer is 40. Okay, so that's as simple as that. Number 21 question says that what? Find the value of this times this. Multiply, you get your answer. 22 question says that what? Okay, that's 7.05 times 0.01. You should have 0.75. I don't know. So number 22 question says evaluate this if A is this, B is this, C is this. When you put the values of A, B, C, and D in that equation, in that expression, you get your value. Number 23 says, what is the result if you multiply the difference between this and their sum? What is the result if you multiply the difference between this and their sum? That is, number 23 question says, multiply the difference between what? 36 and 29. 36 minus 29, what is the product? With its sum, 36 plus what? 29. So when you subtract this, when you add this, whatever you get individually, multiply the answers together. Number 24 says, multiply this times this. Okay, do your multiplication and you get your answer. 25 question says, Mr. Offer got a discount of 5% for the car that costs 60,000 naira as at 2017. How much did they pay? He got 5% discount of 60,000 naira. How will I get 5% discount of 60,000 naira? Very simple. Number 25. First, what is 5% of 60,000? 5% means 5 over 100 times 60,000. So 2 zeros cancel 2 zeros. 5 times 3 times 6 is what? 30. So this is 3,000 naira. So he got 3,000 naira discount in naira. So how much did he pay? How much he paid now becomes what? He paid 60,000 minus what? 3,000. And that should be 57,000 naira. So it means Mr. Offer paid 67,000 naira. Okay, that's all for number 25. Now let's go to number 26 question. It says, in a class of 60 boys, 1 out of 5 is absent. How many girls are present? Number 20, what is that? 26. They said 1 out of 5 of the 60 boys are present. How many is absent? So it means 1 out of 5 means 1 over 5 times 60. And that should be, is that 12? Yes. In 10 to, that's 12. So it means we have 12. 12 to be what? Absent, because it said 1 out of 5 is absent. How many is present? For those present, this is absent. For those present, it will be what? 60 minus what? 12. Which gives us what? That should be 48. So these are the number of people that are present in the class, number of boys. 27 question says, find the radius of a circle whose area is this. Radius of a circle. Area of a circle is what? Pi r square. Whose radius is what? Whose area is what? 154 meters square. Area is 154 meters square. And to find the radius, remember pi is 22 over 7 by default. We are not given times r square. This becomes 154 times 7 over 22. 2 here 11, 2 here 77. So 77 by this is 7. That's 49 equals r squared. So r is what? Square root of 49, which is equals to what? 7. So my radius is what? 7 meters or centimeters, which is the question. 7 meters. Okay, so that's number 27. Number 28 says what? What is the name given to the shape of milk tin? That's cylinder. Number 29. How many 50 kobo stamps can I buy with 50 naira, 50 kobo? So I'm looking for my answer, but I'm working with kobo. So this is 50.50 kobo. So let me, since I already have 50 kobo here, if I convert this to kobo, I will just add it to this to know the total number of, or to know the total kobo. So let me look for 50 naira, convert it to kobo. Now they said What's the question? How many 50 stamps can I buy with 50 naira 50 kobo? So we have 50 kobo. Okay, we have what? We said 100 kobo equals what? 1 naira. Bah? That is 1 naira equals 100 kobo. So if I want to get 50 naira, 50 naira becomes what? 50 times what? 100 kobo. To know my answer in kobo. So my answer in kobo now becomes what? 5,000 kobo. That's for this. So it means, where is it? How many 50 kobo stamps can I buy with this? I've converted this one to kobo already. Plus this now becomes what? So it means 50 naira 50 kobo becomes what? 5,050 kobo. Okay. So how many 50 kobo stamps can I buy with 50 naira 50 kobo? Okay, so it means that's 5,050 kobo over what? 50 kobo. To know the number of stamps I can buy. This cancels this. 5 here, 101. So number of stamps I can buy with 50 kobo equals to what? 101. Okay, that's number 28 question. 29 question. I already answered 28. Number 30 question now says, find this over this of 100. That's 30. 12 over 5 of 100 means 12 over 5 times 100. Give my answer to be what? 240. That's the answer. Number 31 question says what? 31 question says, a book cost this was sold for 250 naira. What is the percentage gain? A book cost price CP is what? 200. Selling price is what? 250. To get the percentage gain is as saying what? Percentage gain equals what? Selling price minus cost price over cost price times 100 over 1. That is 250 minus 200 over 200 times 100 over 1. Whatever it gets is your answer. Number 32. So that's okay. Number 32 question says, if this is equal to this, find y. My y in this case is 9. That should be my y. 33 question says, divide this between Musa. Divide 68 naira between Musa and Bola. So total money they have to share is what? 68 naira. I'm to share between Musa and Bola such that what? Musa receives 10 naira more than Bola. Okay, they say Musa receives 10 naira more than Bola. So let Bola share be equals to X. If Musa receives 10 naira more than Bola, now becomes what? Musa is equals to 10 naira plus X. As simple as that. What's not the question? How much as Musa? Musa's price is how much? In this 68 naira. First, since this is the total money they are sharing, this is Bola's share, this is Musa's share. Let me add them together. It means 10 plus X or X plus 10 plus X is equals to what? 68. Leaving this as what? 2X plus 10 equals 68. This now becomes what? X plus 5 equals 68. X is equals to what? 63 naira. So if X is equals to 63 naira, this is X plus 5 is equals to 34. 34. I'm dividing all through by 2. Yeah. So X plus 5 is equals to what? 34. So it means since X represents what? Bola's share, Bola is equals to X is equals to 34. And Musa's share, which is equals to what? X plus 10 is equals to what? 34 plus 10. And that's what? 44 naira. So it means this guy is taking this naira. This guy is taking what? This naira. As simple as that. 34 question says, given this, calculate the angle marked as X. Now this is angle on a straight line. This question here. An angle on a straight line equals what? 180. It means X plus 27 equals 180. x is equals to what? 180 minus 27. Whatever you get there is your answer. But number 35 question says, what is x if x squared plus 9 equals what? 25. That's number what question? Number 35 question. We are given x squared plus 9 equals what? 25. That becomes x squared equals 29 minus 5, and that's 16. It implies that my x is equals to the square root of 16, which is my answer to be what? Plus or minus what? 4. Okay, number 36 question. 36 question says, how many degrees are there in 2/3 of a circle? How many degrees are there in 2/3 of a circle? 2/3 of a circle. How many degrees? Angle at a point is what? 360. Angle in a pie chart is what? 360. Angle in a circle is 360 degrees. So times 360, this gives us what? 120. This gives me what? 240. So the answer is what? 240 degrees. Now number 37 question says, okay, before 37, identify the following shapes below and use them to answer 37 to 40. Okay, we have a cylinder, we have a triangle, we have a square, rectangle, we have what? A rhombus. Shape 1 is a what? Oh, shape 1 is a cylinder. That's number 37. Number 38 says, how many 90 degrees can you possibly have in shape 3? We have 4. Rectangle, we have 4. Okay, the same thing with square also. So we have 4. Shape 4 is a what? Is a rhombus. Number 39. So that's rhombus. It's just like a square turned one side. Then number 40, which is the last question, says, what is the total values of angle in shape 2? That's 180. Total angle in a triangle is what? 180. So total angle in a triangle is what? 180 degrees. That is the answer to that. And that's all for this class.